everybody, this side Vanshika and you are watching my channel Knowledge World. So as you know that we were on the chapter of Science class 8 and the chapter's name was Conservation of Plants and Animals. So I have uploaded and already posted 3 lectures of this chapter on my channel, and if you want to check those lectures you can go on the videos and playlist section and then check them from there. You will be getting to know everything in detail about this chapter. So this is the 4th part of this chapter, and let's begin with the further part. So let me open those online notes through which we were studying. So I have opened the online notes of Ask IITN site, and let us cover our today's part. So we have covered all this from the starting along with these question answers and this text also. Now flora and fauna also we have covered. We have to study migration now. So I am directly scrolling to migration. Yes. So today we will study about migration. You should observe this picture first. Yes. So what is migration? Migration is the movement of birds, animals or humans over long distances to live in a new location permanently or temporarily. Means migration. The word migration refers to movement. You should remember the word movement as the synonym of migration. So migration is the movement of birds, animals or humans over long distances. But in this chapter we are studying about plants and animals, so we will refer it to as of birds and animals, and not moreover of humans, but it is of humans also. So movement of birds, animals or humans over long distances to live in a new location permanently or temporarily is migration. Either they live there permanently or temporarily. As you have heard of the Siberian cranes, they come from Siberia to India to escape from the harsh weather conditions, to lay eggs or to seek shelter and in the search of food also. So migratory birds are birds that fly to faraway areas every year to avoid harsh and inhospitable weather conditions in their natural habitat, because there is a type of harsh weather in their habitat, so they escape from there and come anywhere else. So to escape the inhospitable weather conditions, they migrate from their natural habitat. Habitat means the place where they generally live. They cover long distances to reach another land and lay their eggs. I have given the example of Siberian cranes. The same thing is there. They also cover long distance from Siberia to India. If you will see, then Siberia to India is really a long and great distance. So they really cover a long great distance to reach here and lay their eggs. I hope it is clear. Then we will study about recycling of paper. First let me tell you that why do we need to recycle paper. As you know that paper is obtained from trees and from forest. Means many trees are there in the forest, so paper is ultimately obtained from the forest, and for that trees are cut down, then they are processed in the industries and the places where paper is made. In the industries and in the factories it is processed and then paper is made. Means ultimately trees are cut down for it. So we should recycle paper so that no more trees will be cut down. So let us read this banner. Why recycle? Why we should recycle? Because 1 ton of recycled paper saves 24,000 gallons of water, eliminates 3 cubic yards of landfill space, and eliminates 60 pounds of air pollutants. I will explain the 3 points one by one. Means 1 ton of recycled paper. If you will save or recycle 1 ton of paper, then what you will do? Then you will save 24,000 gallons of water, because water is also needed in the processing process, in the processing of that, in the making of paper. In that process maybe water also be required. Water is also required. So you are saving 24,000 gallons of water. Then you are eliminating 3 cubic yards of landfill space, and then you are eliminating 60 pounds of air pollutants, because in the factories where it is made, may it this its production may cause some air pollution, so you are eliminating that air pollutants or air pollution also. And what you are doing, you are saving enough energy to power the average home for 6 months. You are saving power also. For 6 months you can generate, means you can uh, save that power, or you can use that power for 6 months. Save about 20 trees. It saves about 20 trees if you just recycle 1 ton of paper, and then save 4 barrels of oil also. So are you seeing how many benefits are there for recycling even 1 ton of paper only? Please do your part. So here they are requesting also that we should do our part for recycling paper. Now in the text also it is given, why should we recycle paper? So we need to cut 17 full grown trees to make 1 ton of paper. We have studied about 1 ton of paper in the above banner. So here it is given that we need 17 full grown trees, means 17 trees which are grown fully, completely. So we need to cut these type of trees and to make 1 ton of paper. If we can easily reuse and recycle paper for 5 to 7 trees, we can, it is given also that we can easily reuse and recycle paper. Even in your 6th class NCERT book, it was also given in the in some chapter, I think garbage in, garbage out, or some chapter, that how we can recycle paper, and certain steps were given, if you can recall. So reducing our consumption of paper can save trees and also save water, energy used to manufacture paper. As we have studied in this banner, there are many benefits if we'll recycle paper. We'll save power, then we'll save water, and many benefits were there. So what it is written, we'll read next. Besides, it can also help in reducing the use of harmful chemicals that are used to make paper. Then we will also reduce the use of those harmful chemicals which are used to make paper. Also we will reduce the air pollution. So main is this only. I am showing it to you once again. You can note down these points. I hope you have noted down. So let's proceed. Reforestation. What is reforestation? Reforestation is the opposite of deforestation. So reforestation is the antonym of deforestation, and the synonym of migration is movement, as we have studied in the upper part. So reforestation is the opposite of deforestation. In deforestation, what we do, we cut down the trees on large scale, and in reforestation we plant the trees where deforestation has taken place. So it is the opposite. Now we'll read further. Here we plant new trees to restock forests that have been destroyed. So we are restocking the trees. In India, we have the Forest Conservation Act, which aims to preserve and conserve natural forest and meet the basic needs of the people living in or near them. So in India, we are having an act which is known as the Forest Conservation Act. You can note down this name, as this information may not be given in your NCERT textbook. So in India, we are having the act called Forest Conservation Act, and what this act deals with, it aims to conserve the natural forest and to meet the basic needs of the people, means, and we have to, and they are fulfilling, the government is fulfilling the needs of the people living near the forest, maybe tribal people who are living near the forest. So they are fulfilling their needs also and conserving the natural forest also. So let us read further. Reforestation can happen naturally or can be done artificially. If a deforested area is left undisturbed for some time, if we leave it undisturbed for some time, the forest grow again. This is known as forest regeneration, as you have studied in your previous class, 7th class, in the forest, our lifeline chapter of the NCERT textbook. You may recall that point. Regeneration of the forest. However, we cut more trees than the ones that grow on their own, and hence we should plant new trees to promote reforestation. Uh, it is saying that we are cutting more trees than the ones we are growing, so we should plant trees to promote reforestation. We should restock the trees, and one way of growing the trees is what? If we left the deforested area, means where deforested area where deforestation has taken place, and then we are leaving that area undisturbed for some time, then forest will regenerate on its own. And secondly, we should plant trees also. So let us read further. Ideally, we should plant as many trees as had been cut down. It is saying that we should plant the as many trees as we are cutting them down. We should plant the same number of trees and even more, and the new trees should be of the same species as the earlier ones, so the restockment will be more useful, more beneficial if there will be of same species. Now you need to focus on this picture. Focus on this picture. And now we'll read what is given here. Jadhav Paing from India spent more than 35 years planting trees. He started it at the age of 16 and single handedly created a forest of 1,360 acres where he lives together with elephants, rhinos, and tigers. So, can you see the effort of the person? He has really made a change. Uh, what is this stating? That Jadav Paing, the person is Jadav Paing. You can see in this picture, he is Jadav Paing, and what he did is he planted trees from 35 years. He's planting trees from 35 years, and he started it when he was of just 16 years old, and he only single-handedly he created a forest 1360, means 1360 acres, gradually and slowly. As he grew up, he started to plant trees, more and more trees he planted, and he created such a big forest. And a fact is this, and the amazing thing which is, he created a forest, a so big forest he has created, and he lives in this forest only with his elephants, rhinos, and tigers. Means he loves trees, he loves nature and animals also, wildlife also. So he has done such a commendable job. Let us read more about him. Padma Shri Jadhav, he is Padma Shri also. Padma Shri Jadhav Molai Paing, the forest man of India, he is also regarded as the forest man of India. You must note down this point. Is an environmental activist. He is also an environmental activist. Just like Greta Thunberg is the climate activist, he is the environmental activist and forestry worker also. He is Padma Shri. He is Padma Shri, and he is the forest man of India. He is the environmental activist and also a forestry worker. He is from Jorhat, India. You can note down. And single-handedly planted and nurtured a forest encompassing an area of 1360 hectares, as we have studied above, across several decades along the sandbar of the river Brahmaputra. He was awarded Padma Shri, the fourth highest civilian award in India, in 2015 for the feat. The forest he planted is called Mulai Forest after him. So we have studied about the person, that the person has single-handedly planted so many trees that he have uh, made a forest or created a forest of 1360 acres or hectares. Also he was awarded the Padma Shri award, which is the fourth highest civilian award in India, and in that too in 2015. This forest which he has created, that forest is known as the Molai forest because his name is Jadav Molai Paing. So here your chapter is completed totally. This was the last part of the chapter. I hope you understood each and every concept and each and every term defined and whatever the question answers very nicely, and I have explained everything in detail. So bye bye for today. And if you like the video and the explanation, so strike a like, share the video with your friends to help them, and subscribe to the channel for such best and out of the box explanations. I hope you understood everything, and please subscribe to the channel also. Press the bell button to get the latest notifications of the latest out videos. Stay tuned with me. Thank you for watching. Keep learning with Knowledge World. And I'll be uploading videos for other subjects also, like uh, SST, English grammar, and etc. You can watch those videos also.